few days ago, Hyped Up Films, who was genuinely one of my inspirations for doing film reviews, his review on the Raimi trilogy is still one of my favourite Hyped Up film reviews to date. Anyways, a few days ago, Alex, aka Hyped Up Films, released a short film called Scarecrow. At first, I'll admit, I was very reluctant having seen other YouTube short films.
I can't carry this weight on my shoulders for too much longer. I don't know how long I'm expected to do that for.
It is a massive burden, Derek.
I mean, do I tell Carlisle that I've been having sex with Samantha, his girlfriend?
I was expecting that there wouldn't be much passion and heart put into it. However, a few hours later I decided to just view the short film as I was interested, as well as being a huge fan of Alex. And I have to say, it exceeded my expectations. There are so many amazing things about this 10-minute short film that I had never expected to see in a YouTube short film before. There was so much passion behind this film, and it really shows. Having been blown away, I immediately tweeted Alex asking if I could review this short film, as I'd be using his video in my own. Thankfully he accepted, and he and I messaged privately to get more information on the short film. So, let's get into it. One thing I've come to expect from YouTube projects is the lack of camera work. I've seen a lot of projects constantly using the same stale formula of long shot to mid shot to close up. As well as that, I've seen the constant same camera angles and rarely any other unique angles. So when I come to say that the cinematography and camera work on this short film honestly blew my mind, I mean it. I am a massive sucker for cinematography. It's one of the reasons I love the El Camino movie, and I'll tell you that the locations in this film are so beautiful that every moment hooked me in, every camera angle and shot hooked me in further into this story. Anybody watching this short film are probably curious about the budget. I had gone and asked Alex himself, and surprisingly, the budget outside of the equipment was only $300. After learning this, I was absolutely dumbfounded. I found this film so beautiful, everything about it was amazing, and I'd wondered how such a beautiful piece of art could be made on such a small budget. Speaking with the man himself, Alex says that he took inspiration from many directors, the biggest being Stanley Kubrick and Sam Raimi. As well as the brilliance of the camera work, I also feel that the writing involved in this was beautiful. The person who wrote the script was John Graves, and I think what he did was something I aspire to do as someone studying film themselves, and really that is being able to tell a story without words. What might seem simple to a lot of you, in my opinion, is one of the hardest things to do. As an aspiring filmmaker myself, I struggle to make a well-driven story without dialogue. I also believe that with John Graves' storytelling and the camera work, the story is pushed even further, which I believe is a unique take on YouTube short films. However, with all the brilliant work, I feel one thing in this short film was slightly disappointing. Now, I know this may be nitpicking a little bit, and I'm not expecting Oscar-worthy acting, but in my opinion, the female actor Nathalie, she did her best, and I'm not one to judge. I haven't acted in any movies or short films myself, but I feel like her acting was a big letdown. It's very off-putting as the story continued, and there was one really cheesy scene in my opinion with John Graves. It was very cheesy in my opinion. It gave me that Sam Raimi feel, which is both good and bad in my opinion. I'm all up for cheesy scenes. It's one of my favourite aspects in the Sam Raimi films. But the difference is Sam Raimi did not do it at times where it was not needed. I also feel like the music was really overused in some scenes, and that was very off-putting as well. In conclusion, Alex, Nathalie, John and Josh put a lot of effort into this short film, and the passion put towards it really shines. While I do feel the improvement, such as the acting and the sound department, are important, I think the passion that these four friends put towards their short film really shines over the improvements. A big thank you to Alex Hunter, aka High Top Films, for taking time out of his day to answer my questions. Without him, I'd have no idea what I'd be saying in this video. Alex is a big inspiration of mine for the movie review stuff, and I usually watch his reviews whenever I struggle on doing it myself. Alex is an aspiring filmmaker, and through these short films we can see his passion that he has for filmmaking. As someone who's also an aspiring filmmaker, his short films inspire me to create my own. Overall, Scarecrow is a brilliant short film. While I feel like it needs tiny bit of touches, it's easily one of the best short films I've seen on YouTube by far. Thus, the rating I give it is 7 out of 10.